what you're doing? Okay, you do realize that those are on the property line, right? And you've planted them on my property. You do realize that you've planted those trees on on the property line.
Well, but the property line runs right through here, so they're right on the property line.
Right, well, why would you plant stuff and climb over with a ladder and plant them on my property line?
Well, but they're on my property.
They're not on your property. You're standing, do you see where the stake is behind you? Okay, you see there's a stake there, and you see there's a stake there. And you can see, look down at your feet, there's the stake. Right, okay.
Yeah, so if you have a measurement, it's on my property.
Is that tree gonna grow?
Well, then you can trim it.
I'm not gonna trim a tree it is creepy that you climb over with a ladder onto over the fence.
Oh my goodness.
Oh my goodness. I have called the HOA and I've called the police, and that is what they call a public drain easement. You are not supposed to be planting things in that area. And why would you do that? You think it's normal to climb over a fence with a ladder?
Well, because it's on my property.
It's not on your property. If you look at the stake, it is on my property.
I'm on my property right now. This is my property.
And look at the tree. Where's the tree planted?
The tree is the root of the tree, the stem of the tree.
Okay, and by the way, now that we're talking about roots, the trees that you hacked with your pickaxe are going to die. You've hacked what they call the tap roots. So all these trees that you've dug and planted are going to die.
How long have you lived here?
I've lived here long enough that you know what? You should have planted this stuff before I moved in.
I did.
No, you didn't, because you've been climbing over here for a month now.
Oh my goodness.
When I moved here, there was 2 little pots that I thought that the builder had left here, and you've been climbing over and planting this stuff since then.
On my property.
It's not your property.
It is. It absolutely.
And in fact, you're standing on my property right now.
No, actually, I'm standing on their property. Because here is your property.
You think this is normal. You think it's normal and okay to climb over a fence
On my property. Yes.
into somebody else's property.
It's not your property. I haven't gotten onto your property.
You're standing on our yard right now. Yes, you are. You're on
Okay,
our
I'm telling
side
you
of
what.
the trees.
I'm telling you what. No, I'm going to call the police and tell them that you're trespassing. And when and I'm going to also have all this stuff ripped out, because it is going to grow, and it is going to grow. It is going to grow into my property.
I'm standing on our yard, and so are you.
No, I'm not.
Yes, you are. You're crazy. Yes, you are. You're right here. You're right here.
The trees that why didn't you plant them on your side of the fence?
I did because I have 4 feet of property.
You don't have 4 feet of property. You have 12 inches.
You have this much property, half the trees, and right now you're standing on our yard.
You're serious. There is something wrong that you think it's okay to climb with a stepladder over into the yard of somebody else and utilize your 12 inches.
Call police.
I'm gonna have to stay on that side.
I am. I'm on my property. Your property is
Right now you are.
That's right. Yes. And where I was standing.
Yeah, now you're on our property.
No, I'm not. No, I'm not.
No, I'm sorry, you're on their property.
Exactly. Exactly. No, but they are fine.
So if I step on you,
Okay, but I'm not fine with it.
I have a problem with it because we're
I'm not fine with it. You've never introduced yourself. You've never said hello, and yet you climb over the fence like a crazy person with a ladder and plant stuff on my property. This is nuts.
yeah, no shit.
on my back porch.
Well, because you're on my property.
And if you'd like to talk about it, you can come over to your side of the property over here and talk about it.
Climb back over the fence, and we'll talk about it when you're on your side of the property line.
I am on my side of the property line.
Right now you're not.
No, you're not.
Yes, I am.
You just weren't.
You have 10 inches, Sonny. You have 10 inches. You don't have 4 feet. There was a survey done. There are stakes. Enough is enough. If you do it again, I'm calling the police. Take your hose and your stakes.
Now, I'm such a fool. Call them now. We'll just settle it now. Why waste time?
You're nuts. You're nuts.
Excuse me. Can I talk to you real quick? What you said to these guys is not very nice, and you said that they're not citizens and that they should go back to Mexico, but you don't know if they're citizens or not.
They come over and they take over everything. They get all kinds of stuff that don't belong to them, yet we give it to them. And they think they own the country, and I get tired of it. And I'm supposed to be quiet? Go away.
That's not the loving way to treat these people. You don't know if they're citizens or not, and it's not
I
fair
don't
to
really
treat them
care.
that way.
But they need. When I ask him to be quiet, he can be quiet. But
Okay,
no,
but you don't need to hurl insult at them. You don't know if they're citizens or not.
I don't care if they. I don't care.
But don't
I'm
tell
a
them to go back
citizen.
to their. Well, they
Then
probably are
then they
too.
go back to Mexico.
Well, that's probably not their citizenship country. This is
Yeah.
probably their
Do
country.
not speak this way in front of my children. Do
Hey,
not-
hey, look,
no,
hey, look.
No,
Look.
you will not give hate speech in
You go
this
back to
space.
Mexico too. Yes.
You will not.
Go back. To
No,
Mexico.
you
Go
will
back
not
to
give this
Mexico.
example for my children.
Go on.
People are ticked off because that's not the way you should treat your fellow citizens. I guarantee you that they're citizens. I guarantee you they were born here.
Well, when I asked them to be quiet, why couldn't they be quiet?
You know what? If you asked anybody else to be quiet, what if you would have asked me to be quiet and I wasn't quiet? Were you going to tell me to go back to my own country? That's not fair. It's not nice. That's
It's
not
not
the.
like, well, you've been rude by running your mouth. You've been rude.
Who's been rude?
You are by telling me I can't be quiet because I'm a citizen. Well, be quiet. Go over there and sit.
You know, it doesn't matter if you're a citizen or not. That's not the way you treat people. Okay? You should be ashamed of yourself.
I ain't ashamed of them because I don't like them.
Well, if you don't like them, then go shove your head in a hole and don't insult them because they're your fellow
When I
citizens.
ask them to be quiet, they can be quiet. Now, that's all there is to it. Who are you anyway? Who are you?
I am an American citizen
Are you police? or
standing
something?
up for people that live in this United States that are citizens,
Yeah.
and whether they are or not, that's not the way to treat people. Okay?
Well-
That's not the America that I know. And that's not being
America,
representative.
You don't have any courtesy either, so why would you wanna? Why would you wanna?
You need to educate yourself before you start hurling insults at people. Okay? That's all I'm saying.
I don't like them, and I'm not hiding it from you either. I'm not pretending. I'm not two-faced. I don't like them.
Well, they live in this country, and you need to learn to live with them, or you need to get out of this
They
country.
need to be quiet when I ask them to be quiet.
Oh. You need to go back and get some education, okay?
Not from Mexico, I ain't.
Well, learn some education and learn some humility because these people are here and you need to live with it.
They think they own the place.
Do you own the place?
No, I said they think they own.
But do you own the place?
No,
Okay. I don't think they acted like they were owning the place.
they could have been quiet. When I asked them to be quiet,
You
they'd
don't
be
have
quiet.
to you do not have to hurl insult to them because they're not
I
being
asked
quiet.
them, I said, will you please be quiet? And they kept it up.
Then why did you hurl insult at them?
Well, he started running his mouth.
That has nothing to do with it.
Well,
Okay? All right.
I want to make this so clear, so clear, like as clear as I can make it. If I see one more of my motherfucking so-called fan accounts post that motherfucking picture of YB and that bitch, I swear to God, I will block you and I will report your page till it's gone. I swear to God on everything. Keep playing with me. This shit's not funny. It's not funny. Listen, like, that's, okay, if that's the case, fuck him, okay? Stop posting that bitch ass shit and stop talking about that bitch ass shit. Cause obviously, we don't talk or else he wouldn't be doing that shit. It's not my fault he don't wanna fuck with me. Like, for real, the shit's annoying as fuck. Like, I don't fucking, like, obviously the shit bothers me. Y'all gonna go up there reposting this shit talking about something that's Malu. Malu don't got no fucking tattoo on her neck, and last time I checked, Malu is not black.
Fuck you, what do you want? Huh? What do you want? Can you order properly? There's 2 cars in your behind.
Oh yeah, okay, yeah.
Why you order like, why you're so rude?
I'm gonna fucking try.
Huh?
Like even though I don't
What do you want?
I'm gonna talk into this shit for lots. Okay? I'm gonna fucking try.
So what do you want on me?
I'm gonna fucking,
Huh?
I'm gonna tell you what they want. Get the
Fuck
fucking
you.
sword. You fucking idiot.
Fuck you.
No, fuck you fucking idiot.
I wouldn't knock him
Come
out.
here.
Fuck you.
No, come here.
Can I fucking crank him one in the
You
jaw? He's
fucking
making me
pansy. Get it down here.
go. I would fucking uppercut him and then make him teeth.
Wow, is he gonna still stay?
Big Foig! Big Foig.
Everyone's recording it.
It's fucking hilarious. Hey, you owe me one for making you guys wait.
Hey! Get a cat. Get a cop here.
Get caught.
Yeah, I'll talk to the window. Give me one number 3. Window.
Is it over?
The cab driver's just.
That's hilarious. Yo, he's just joking.